Hello everybody, Derek here from Addictive Tips, and in this video we're going to be going over how to make a Linux-powered game console with RecalboxOS and the Raspberry Pi. So I'm on the Recalbox website, and go to archive.recalbox.org and then .com, sorry. Look through, and you're going to have to find your version of the OS. So I have a Raspberry Pi 3, so I'm going to need to download this version right here. And it's an .exe file, and while that's downloading, I'm going to go through and I'm going to plug in my micro SD card into my PC, and I'm going to go to etcher.io and download the latest version of the OS burner tool for Linux. It's going to take a bit of time to download as usual, because I'm also getting the Recalbox image. And, once it's downloaded, we can start the installation process. The way that Recalbox works is it pretty much just flashes directly to the image, and then when you load it up in the Pi, it expands outward. So you don't actually have to go through a setup tool and enter a bunch of settings. You just kind of put it on there and it works. So Electron, the Etcher Electron stuff is downloaded, so we can get this extracted really quick. As you can see, the Recalbox stuff is still downloading, but Etcher is right here. We can click open, click yes, and then wait for that to start up while we're waiting for our image. So as you can see, it already detects my SD card that I've got right here. So the next step is just waiting for this image file, and soon it'll be done, and then we can start the process. So now that both of our files are downloaded, we can go directly to here, to the Etcher tool, and click select image, find the image, click open, and then just enter our password and click the flash button and just let it go. And it's going to take quite a bit of time, 4 minutes or so, and then we'll be ready to go. Alright, so the flashing is complete, and Etcher is just validating our SD card, so it's almost time to just pop in the SD card into the Pi and get ready to go. So as it says here, it's flashed, so now we can go through. It's not actually mounted, so we can just unplug it and go plug it into the Pi and get the rest of this done. Alright, so I've taken my SD card out of the computer over there, and I'm going to plug it into the Raspberry Pi. Now, this is going to be different depending on the case that you have, and, it's hard to do with one hand. Mine goes in upside down like this in the case. And then, turn the case back over. And I have a breakaway cable for a controller that I'm going to plug in for our Linux-powered game console. So now that the controller is connected, I can go back and plug in my Pi. No, I don't think that you guys need instructions on how to plug in your own Raspberry Pi for the tutorial for RecalboxOS, but regardless, it's got to be done. Make sure that you look at it and you see that there's a little light there saying that it's powering on. And we see RecalboxOS is right here. I've gone ahead and added some ROMs to my Recalbox. When you first start it up, it's going to be on the menu for a bit. I actually, like I said, I added some stuff to it, but as you can see, I've got Atari, Virtual Boy. And you can go through, just select these menus. You can find whatever you want to play. Let's try PlayStation. But as you can see, it's emulating just perfectly. It's running all based on Linux on the Raspberry Pi. I'm going to start up the game in a minute here. The startup is kind of slow. Just to press the start button to show you that things, yes, they do work. But I hope you guys enjoyed this special video. Just a little bit on how to set up the RecalboxOS on the Raspberry Pi on Linux. And I will see you guys in the next video.